Hello, and welcome back to Surface Noise. Today, I'm going to do another one of my top 100 records. Um, and for this episode, I will be featuring the 2001 record, Is This It? By The Strokes. This is the copy here. My copy, right here. I'll take it out of the plastic. Now this, I don't know if this cover was released everywhere. I know that the CD I have also has this cover, but I recall that those got replaced with a different cover afterwards. So I'm not sure if this is the cover that got, I guess was considered somewhat controversial. I don't know if this was the cover that would have been available worldwide, or if it was just limited. But I think this is my preferential one. I think this is more of a classic album cover. I think it's cooler than the other one. I didn't really care for. Just seemed to have like a bunch of random colors, a bunch of random images that didn't really say much to me as far as the album. But as far as the record itself, this came out in 2001. This was their debut. I believe they had an EP out before that had the Modern Age on it. I think it might have even been called the Modern Age. I can't recall. But this was their first one. And it kind of came out with a bang. Seemed like that was a big year for garagey New York bands. The IAS came out that year. There was a number of other bands too. A fairly big year for that scene. So as far as the record, I don't think that there is a bad track on here, which is why I have it on as one of my top 100 albums. Right here, you can see the track listing there. I believe Someday, Last Night, Modern Age, and maybe Hard to Explain were singles. And I believe there are some versions of this album that have the song that you can see there, New York City Cops. They have that one removed, I think. Or at least they changed the title. I'm not sure exactly, but I think there's versions where it doesn't have New York City Cops on it. But yeah, this was I don't know how many times I've heard this record. It's been constant play. It took me a while to actually get the vinyl copy. I didn't, but I've had the CD since September of 2001 probably, or whenever it came out, maybe in the summer of 2001. I was, let's see, I'll just take a look, because I am a big fan of labels, and this is a pretty cool looking one. It's got the actual logo of the band on the label. Now, this is a music on vinyl pressing. It's pretty good. It sounds decent. I've been happy with the way it sounds. It's quite good. RCA music on vinyl. I was fortunate enough this year in 2001 to actually see the Strokes perform, and it was a great show. It was out here in Vancouver at the Commodore Ballroom. They had the Moldy Peaches opening, and they were pretty amazing too. And I'd never heard anything of them before, so that was pretty cool to get when you get an opening act that actually is that intriguing and interesting and pulls you in like that. It's pretty cool. So they made a good choice on who they toured with that year for sure. And the show was great. They showed they already had their chops. They really knew what they were doing. It was a phenomenal show. I was been very pleased that I had a great year that year, actually. As far as 2001, I also got to see the Yeah-Yeah-Yeahs and the White Stripes and a whole bunch of other bands. For some reason, you know, all these cool bands were touring and hitting Vancouver at the same time, so that was pretty awesome. So I've enjoyed their subsequent albums as well, but I don't know if I've enjoyed them as much as this one. This one seems to have stuck with me as a classic. I still have to give some of their other stuff more of a listen. I know they have a new record this year, and I haven't listened to it. I don't have it yet. I'd like to pick it up. I'd like to give it more of a fair shot. It did sound pretty good, but as for now, I probably have to reserve judgment. You know, I thought their second record sounded very similar to Is This It, stylistic wise. So I don't know if they had a lot of leftover songs from when they were doing the first album, or just that they had done over the years before they recorded anything. But there was a very similar sound for me on the second one. And after that, then when they came back with their third one, then I thought they started to sound a lot different. I don't know if I liked it as much. But as far as the new one, I'm not, I'm not sure yet. Still have to give that more of a fair shot. So that's that is to come. So that's it for this one. Thanks everybody for watching. I'd like to say hello to all the new subscribers, and I'd like to thank everyone for the support. I appreciate it all. I will be doing more of these top 100 videos and more videos in general. I usually try to get out a couple a week. The last couple of weeks have been a little slow for me, only getting usually one a week. So I'm trying to work on that. So expect at least 2 or 3 I would expect this week. And so for everyone who has enjoyed this or enjoys it in what I do here in general, please like and subscribe. And I will hope that everyone has a great day, and I will see you next time.